What makes you feared more, your presence or your absence? Fuma Kotaro was born sometime in the mid-1500s, or at least, that is what the records suggest. Everything about him begins with uncertainty, because that was precisely the point. Kotarō was not a name. It was a title, passed down through generations of leaders of the Fuma clan, a notorious band of shinobi operating in the Kanto region under the service of the Hojo clan. Whether one man or many, the legend was singular. The Fuma were not ordinary ninja. They were Rappa, chaos agents, specializing in night raids, psychological warfare, sabotage, and the kind of disruption that made entire armies question their own safety before a single battle began. Kotarō commanded a force reportedly numbering over 200 men, each one trained to move like smoke and strike like lightning. His most celebrated operation came during the conflict between the Hojo and Takeda clans. Kotarō led his shinobi into the Takeda naval camp at night, on the water, in total darkness. They capsized boats, ignited supplies, and turned the camp into chaos. Soldiers fighting each other in the confusion, unable to tell enemy from ally. No fortress was breached. No army was met in open battle. The Takeda simply woke up to find their camp destroyed from within. That was Kotaro's signature. He didn't fight your strength, he dissolved it. After the Hojo clan was destroyed by Toyotomi Hideyoshi in 1590, Kotarō lost his masters and became a ghost in a different sense. A masterless shadow drifting through a changed Japan. Some accounts say he turned to piracy. Others say he was eventually captured and executed in 1603 by Tokugawa forces. Even his death remains unconfirmed. Now, the world rewards visibility. The loudest voice, the biggest presence, the most followers. But Kotarō understood something quietly devastating. The most effective force is often the one nobody sees coming. You don't always need to match your opponent's strength. Sometimes you need to move differently. Find the angles they aren't watching, the gaps they left unguarded, the moments when everyone else is looking the wrong way. Disruption doesn't require permission, it requires precision. Move through it with intention, ready for warrior wisdom that teaches not just how to fight, but how to move when nobody is watching. Subscribe to Kensei Code for weekly episodes exploring the shadows, samurai and strategists of feudal Japan who changed history from the margins. Drop a comment. What move have you been planning that nobody sees coming? Share it. Someone needs permission to move in silence today. By the time people realized Kotarō had moved, it was already over.